Hello guys, this is GameBoySB13 here, and of course I can go ahead and do the usual how are things going with you, but sadly, we already know the answers, so let's skip that. Anyway, let's keep on right on going. So, in case you guys didn't know, DoDonPachi Resurrection has released onto the Steam stores. And of course, like others, like me, any chance I get, I want to go ahead and touch on a game made by Cave, because Cave is known for their 2D shoot-em-ups. Alright, being more specific, bullet hell shooters. Like, if you played any of the Toho Project games, you'll know what a bullet hell shooter is. When it comes to bullet hell shooters, you get plenty of bullets to deal with at once. And that is the no-shit Sherlock factor to bullet hell shooters. And here is another no-shit Sherlock factor. We're going to be taking a look at the PC port of DoDonPachi Resurrection. Keep in mind that the original name of DoDonPachi Resurrection is DoDonPachi Daifukatsu. So, of course, this game went on from arcades to Xbox 360s, only in Japan, and pretty much stayed on Xbox 360s until there was an iOS and Android port that was end up to be retitled DoDonPachi Resurrection. So DoDonPachi Resurrection was, well, brought to iOS and Android, no shit, Sherlock. And now DoDonPachi Resurrection is on Steam. That's right. Now, what is included in the package, you ask? Now you get the original DoDonPachi Resurrection, which is updated to 1.5. And, of course, the versions for DoDonPachi Resurrection 1.5 are, you have the normal, you have the arrange modes, and you have the novice mode. And it also comes with DoDonPachi Resurrection Black Label. And for the Black Label version, you get the normal, the arrange, and you get the novice. So, the modes, of course, for each version, you have the regular play mode, of course you have the score attack mode, and of course you have the training mode. You also have 2-player local co-op. I forgot I want to go ahead and say something what I've been wanting to say, and this is about the Black Label version of DoDonPachi Resurrection. So, the Black Label version is really tough compared to the original. It is made to be tougher. Not only is the difficulty amped up, but, however, it has an entirely new soundtrack. So, if you do go ahead and play the Black Label for the new soundtrack, really, to be honest with you, it's your guilty pleasure. I don't blame you. I mean, the music on Black Label is lit. And of course, there is certain changes to the rule set, and of course, this red mode. And of course, if we can go back to the original version of DoDonPachi Resurrection, the arrange modes consist of pretty much entirely unique gameplay experiences. And the port is really good. I have not ran into any software-related crashes whatsoever. There was things, but it was pretty much fixable. Everything's working fun. I'm having fun with it. And, yeah, DoDonPachi Resurrection on Steam. What more can I say? Now, I do want to go ahead and talk about my history with DoDonPachi. I've been eyeing on this, like, way long. And pretty much, this is when I was basically in my high school days. I was looking at games like Escaluda 2 and DoDonPachi Resurrection. And, of course, you have DoDonPachi Blissful Death, and all of these games, I know about these, and when I find out that these games end up being, like, exclusively in Japan, and add in region locking, and then you got yourself the, that's right, snap of the finger. And, of course, when I did find out about this, I did borrow my dad's iPhone every time we do go out for dinner, well, so I could go ahead and download and play Escaluda 2, because I just figured out that, hey, it came out on iOS. So, you can say a couple of years later, I went ahead and got myself my own iPod Touch 4th generation, and the minute I got that, I went ahead and just, like, started buying from the App Store a bunch of games made by Cave, because there was Escalada 2, there was Bug Princess, and there was Bug Princess 2, and there's Bug Princess 2 Black Label, and of course you have DoDonPachi Resurrection as well, and DoDonPachi Blissful Death. Oh yes, and Death Smiles. And of course, when it came to the Steam releases, because 2015 was, at the time, Steam is starting to bring their games to PC via Steam. So, when they first released Mushihime-sama, that's Bug Princess, this is the first one, it was released on Steam. So I went ahead and grabbed it. No brainer. And of course, there was Death Smiles that came out later, so I went and got that one. And of course, DoDonPachi Resurrection, which of course got that one. Alright, enough with my stories with Cave. Let's go ahead and talk about what Cave's next game could be. Now, Cave's next game could possibly be Escalada 2. Judging from the pattern, they did Mushihime-sama, and then they went to Death Smiles, and then they went to DoDonPachi. And I think the next thing that's going to happen here is, well, I think Cave is going to be doing Escalada 2 or Escalada 1, and probably, I think when they're starting to roll out, I think when they're finished off with their, I think they're going to do one each of their IP at the same time. So basically, Mushihime-sama, DoDonPachi, Death Smiles. So I think what we're looking at here, we could be looking at Escalada, Akai Katana. Basically, they're going to roll out one for each of their franchise. And I think after that, that's where we can start getting the sequels. You know what? My 3 guesses for Cave's next game on Steam would be Guange, Escalada, and of course, Akai Katana. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, and oh yeah, what about DoDonPachi Resurrection? Well, you're looking at pretty much a huge fan favorite, not only amongst bullet hell shooters, but you're looking at a huge fan favorite amongst shoot-'em-up games, and pretty much, I mean, buy this game and try it out. It's definitely worth it. Give it a shot. It's a really fun, challenging, and addictive game. I mean, once you pick it up, you can't put it down. It's really enjoyable. It is definitely one to have in your collection. Anyway, that is all, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video.